Think about this. Do you know who you are? You have a false identity, a true identity. Okay? If I said, Rochelle, are you a boy or a girl? You would say you are a girl. Milton, if I said, are you a man or a woman? What would you say?
Man.
So that's, you got a lie or a truth. Let's look at your true identity, who you are, the guts, the essence of who you are. What is it? False belief, lie. A lie binds you and guides you down the wrong path. A truth would free you. I want to look at how can you be free. Okay? Do you believe a lie or truth about who you are? So if we're looking at that, with my dad growing up, my dad, my teachers, my coaches gave me a message. You perform, you're good. You don't perform, you're not good. Okay? I was in a race one time, okay? The soccer team's having a race, okay? And we're running, okay? We're running, I think it was like a mile and a half, right? So it was long enough that it was grueling, but short enough that you have to go really fast. How many of you ever had like challenges like that? Like, so I'm running against my best friend, Andy Caffey, okay? We're in high school, we're both seniors, okay? And I'm a better runner than him because I run more than him, okay? But he's a great athlete and he's my best friend. So we're running a race. The first part I get out ahead of him. I'm doing good. Get to the first mile point, I'm about 100 yards ahead. Get to the last quarter mile, we're pretty close. I got about 50 yards, okay? The last quarter, I'm going, but I'm starting to like run out of gas. I'm like, oh, well, you know, there's just, I don't have a whole lot. I'm going as hard as I can, and all of a sudden I can feel him coming up on me, you know, just, and then it's like we're neck and neck, okay? And I'm doing everything that I've got, and I'm just running out of gas, and he's just gaining momentum. And in the last 100 yards, he goes out ahead of me and wins by about a dozen yards. And I remember when I congratulated him, and I was good, and then another friend was third and fourth and fifth, okay? The coach said, you guys did good, we were all under time, okay? But here's the only thing that came out of it. My friend Tommy Waite said, Andy was first. That's all that happened. Nobody's going to remember anything out of this today that Andy was first and everybody else ran. And that's the message that we get over and over again. You're number one or you're what?
Nobody.
You're zero. You're nobody. There's nothing. My dad, the message that I got from him over and over again is, I am my performance. I am my grades. I am my clean room. And I am in trouble if I mess with my sister. Italian family, you do not mess with your sister because she tells your dad and then he kills you. Now, I don't know about your family, but I am my performance. And it was real clear what that was. I have to perform to be good. Are you good based on what you do? Or are you good based on who you are? Am I lovable for who I am? I grew up with if you're lovable if you do things. You want to look at that in just a second. I am my sales reports. Okay, how many of you in sales, okay, you can relate to sales, you sell good, you have a good week, you're great. You have a good month, you're great. You have a good quarter, you're great. You have a good year, you're great. You're in the top 5 of the company, you're great, yes? What about the weeks when you don't sell anything? What about when you don't have a good month? In my world growing up in sales and marketing, if I didn't have a good month, I suck. And I get really scared. The issue is, what's the message that you've got? The line that I bought into, I am my performance. I am how other people like me or respond to me. False belief. I am my performance. Okay? True belief, true identity. I am loved by God. I'm loved and accepted for who I am. I'm loved because of who I am as a son of God, because I am created in the image of God. Think about true identity, false identity. If I'm a son of God, I'm loved, I'm accepted. Can I do better and God will love me more? Now, I know that in my head. You know that in your head. You've heard that before, right? Okay. My son has a song. Okay. My son, Tom Guzzardo, has this great song. Okay. I'm a beloved son. That doesn't change if I have a good day or a bad day. Now, I won't sing a lot. Just maybe I'll say the words. We'll do it like poetry rather than singing. Okay. I'm a beloved son. That doesn't change if I have a good day or a bad day. And I've sung that to myself over and over and over and over again. I affirm that truth, but does it get in your heart? Do you live from that place? As a son of God, you're chosen. As a daughter of God, you're chosen by God. You're delighted in. God really likes you. Think about that, Robin. He thinks about you all the time, and he likes you. He actually looks at you and goes, oh my gosh, you are beautiful. You're fair and lovely. I love who you are. You know, the day I made you, that was a really good day. I love how you laugh. I love how you like bling. Milton, he made you in his image. He goes, I made you smart. I made you a leader. I made you sensitive. I made you gifted. I made you a performer. I made you, you're good. I like who you are. Can you do more to make him love you more? If you have a better day and perform better. If you had run that race with Andy and you had been number one, would he have loved me more? Would he love you more? Why do we get it backwards, you guys? I'm loved for who I am, and because he loves me. He sees Jesus. He sees Jesus in me. He sees Jesus in you because he sees your essence. He says your essence is good. The world says your essence is good if you perform. I always had this sense I'm not good enough. Can anybody relate to that? Okay. Okay. I need to do better. Do we have any recovering perfectionists in the group? Like, I look at the kitchen, it's a mess. I look at my car, it's a mess, okay? I can look at my car, okay? I can look at the whole car, just have it detailed, and I can find things wrong with it on the inside and outside. You know, I'm looking at my car today, I'm like, I found this scratch, came out of nowhere. It's like, who scratched my car? God doesn't look at us, Rochelle, and go, oh man, look at your shoes. Look at your hair. Look at your nails. Girl. I want to speak for myself. I put on a couple of pounds and I can't get them off. Does anybody relate to that? The older I get, food loves me more. Okay? I am lovable if I'm at my ideal weight. Do you have an ideal weight? Do you have an ideal size? Okay? Excuse me, I'm like okay? I can look at food and it just jumps on my body. When I get on the scale, I get bigger. I am lovable for who I am. True identity, false identity. I am lovable if I'm at my ideal weight, that I exercised enough, made all the deposits, made all the sales. Doesn't that sound exhausting? Yeah. You're living truth. I'm lovable for who I am. Do your best. You're great. You are great. I'm lovable if I get good grades. My kids are doing good. I'm looking good. Have you ever gone out of the house, okay, or you spilled something yourself in the middle of the day and you got like spill all over the front and you're like, oh my gosh, now I'm a pigsty. I'm pigpen. Does anybody have that? Okay, and women I talk to is like, this is not a good hair day. Do you ever, this is not a good hair week?
Yeah, that makes
You
sense.
know what I mean? It's like, okay, now with my hairdo, it's like, it's pretty consistent, you know? It works for me. I don't recommend it for just anybody, you know? Don't do this back in your home. You know, this professional driver, you know, this is dangerous, okay? I want us to look at, if you're a son of God, a daughter of God, you're a daughter of royalty. You're special. He sees you and delights in you.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you. He says, that's Paul. I like you just the way you are. You're good. Fundamental message, am I good or not? Am I acceptable or not? Am I lovable or not? He looks at you and goes, awesome. Do you look at yourself in your day-to-day? Do you go into the day, the challenge, the opportunity, the sales appointment, the teaching, the opportunity with your kids and go, I am good? Do you own the truth? I am a son of God. I am loved. I am chosen. Okay? So you got a lie or a truth, ready? So think about this for yourself. Lie. I must perform to have worth. I must perform to be loved. I must perform to be good. Truth. I'm accepted for who I am. I'm chosen. I'm loved. Which truth do you come from? If you're owning fundamentally that you are really lovable in your challenges, do you come from that place of like, I'm a champion? See, I am is your essence, okay? I am, okay, good. For women especially, it's beauty. When you look in the mirror, do you look in the mirror and say, like, I'm beautiful? I am. See, Rochelle, when I look at you, when you came in tonight, I looked and I was like, oh, you look radiant. Your skin is soft. You look relaxed. You look good to me. You know why? I see you the way you are. The Father gives me a sense of like, oh my gosh, you look great. I see your heart. You're generous. You're kind. Do you see yourself through that lens? You're a daughter. In spite of whatever the circumstances are. You know what he says? Wow, you're good looking. You're fair and lovely to me. Does he ever say like, girl, you need to lose weight, girl? We got some things we got to talk about. You're not performing so good. No, he just looks at me and goes, I love you. When you come from that place, then you have freedom. When you come from that place, you're owning, you're beautiful. You're a warrior, you're a champion. You're unstoppable. You're worthy of love, you're worthy of dreaming. When you dream, do you see that you can create your new life as you dream it? Your career, your relationship, your body, your health, it's like dream. What touches your heart? The Father wants you to dream because you're a daughter of His. It's like you're a daughter of the King. You can have anything that you want. As a guy, it's the same thing. You're amazing. You're created in my image. You cannot fail. I want you to simply be you. Be your best. That's enough. So I got a fundamental question for you. Try this on, okay? Do you live from a place to lie? I'm not good enough. I need to perform. I need your approval to be okay. Because when you're doing the lie, there's a sense of anxious, you're worrying, you're feeling defeated. You're concerned. Okay? How many have that experience? Okay? Do you play from, I'm not enough, there's worry, fear, and guilt, or do you play from, okay, I am enough? Do you play from the truth of I am a son? Because on that side there's a sense of peace. There's a sense of love. There's a sense of like inner joy, not based on circumstances. Joy like I'm really good. This is going to be a good day. I can't be defeated. I can't wait to see what I'm going to learn. I can't wait to see who's going to show up. I can't wait to see what is there that's there for me. I want you to come from a place of, I am, see, here's the lie. I am lovable if I perform well, I have good sales, I end the year strong, people are liking me, if. So for me it was, okay, I'm lovable if my kids are approving of me. When they were teenagers, man, you can't win that game. I remember Catherine was like driving her to soccer one time. My daughter, she's 13, okay? She's like, Dad, I really appreciate the ride, but let's get a couple of things I want to just share with you, okay? Do not talk to me in front of my friends. Do not come across the field at halftime and then talk and share and tell me how great I am, okay? That's embarrassing for me, okay?
That's nonsense.
And
That's what he's.
we had a little talk too. We said, girl, I love you. And if, when I talk to you and you do not say hi to me, in the highest voice that I can do, I'm going to say, I love you. You're my baby. I remember when you were 3. She's like, you wouldn't do that. I said, look in my eyes. She says, I know you, Dad. You're crazy. Here's the deal. If I see you within 5 feet, I will say, hi, Catherine. And you will say, hi, Dad. I will not hug you. I will not embarrass you. But if you do not recognize that we're kin, you're my progeny, we're not connected, I will embarrass you with the truth that you're mine in a very high voice. Just, got it, Dad. Got it. I am lovable if Catherine approves of me. Or, that's a lie. What are your lies? I am lovable if. A condition. Versus truth. I am lovable because I'm a son of God. I'm a daughter of God. Jesus died that I'd have life. I am forgiven. The God of the universe that created me, likes me, likes you. Because he sees you and his spirit in you. He sees the essence of you. Which are you walking in moment to moment? Lie or truth? I want to look at that. I want you to look at that and answer the question. I am lovable if I perform, if I'm approved of, if I do good. I'm lovable because I am a son of God and I'm loved and forgiven. Think. Make choices. Lies create binding. Truth creates freedom. I want to look at freedom now.